Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'll be sharing with you the story My Father Goes to Court by Carlos Bulosan. So, this is one of the short stories from Carlos Bulosan's collection, The Laughter of My Father. So, this collection was published in 1944. So, this includes the humorous and satirical stories that reflect the struggles and resilience of Filipino families. But before we dig in on that story, let's know first the author. So Carlos Bulosan has already discussed by the previous reporters, and I know that you are familiar with this significant author. So he is a Filipino-American novelist immigrated to the United States. His work often reflected the struggles of Filipino immigrants. He was born in Mangusmana, Pangasinan province, so he experienced the poverty and hardships of life. And as a son of a farmer, he spent his early years helping his family in countryside. So in that, he is hoping for a better future, so he came to America with a dream of escaping from poverty and to achieve success in life. However, he faced the harsh realities in that country, just like racism and labor exploitation, which is significantly influenced his writing. So his work often focused on how rich and elite opposed the poor. So later in his life, he suffered from health problems and passed away in Seattle from an advanced stage of bronchopneumonia. So in his achievements, Carlos Bulosan is a central figure in Filipino-American history. So because he is known for giving voice to the struggles of Filipino immigrants in the US, he is best known as the author of America's in the Heart. As you can remember, this was discussed or this was reported by Mr. Rondina. So while in 1944 his book Laughter of My Father became the bestseller. So this is a collection of thought-provoking stories. The summary of the story. So the characters of the story are the narrator, the father of the narrator and his family, the rich neighbor and his family. So the story is set in a small town in Luzon. The narrator recalled his experience during his childhood. Iyahang describe ilang family that they live happily despite being poor. Magbanding sila outside silang house and maligo sa river. His father, a cheerful man, keeps the family's spirits with laughter, which is mao na ilahang greatest wealth. While their neighbor, which is a wealthy man, lahi ang the way sa ilang living. In contrast siya the way the narrator live. Like, ang iyahang anak, dili kayo magawas sa balay, unlike sa poor family. Then, every time magluto ang servants sa rich man, ang scent sa ilahang food maabot sa balay sa poor family. So ang poor family sad, gi-enjoy na nila permi ang aroma sa food while playing and bonding sa dapit sa balay sa rich man. Over time, the rich family becomes sick and pale, while the narrator's family remains healthy and full of life. One day, the rich man files a complaint against the poor family. Gi-accused sila of stealing the spirit of wealth by inhaling the aroma sa ilahang food. So, sa courtroom, the rich man's lawyer questioned the father of the narrator. Ning admit siya that they enjoy the smell of the food, but denies any wrongdoing or stealing. Then, ang father sa narrator ni-request nga makita ang anak sa rich man, who appear thin and weak unlike sa iyang anak. So, to settle this issue, ang father sa narrator kay gibut nga niya og coins and centavos ang iyang cow. Then, ning ask siya sa judge nga moadto siya sa Pica's room, which is dili siya makita. Then ning adto siya Iyahang gishake ang hat, and then, ning echo ang sound sa coins. Then the father nibalik. Ning ask siya. He asks the rich man if nakadungog siya sa spirit of the money. Then the rich man responded, yes. Then the father declares that nakabayad na siya sa iyang utang. Then the court dismissed. The narrator's family and the judge, after the hearing, they celebrate with laughter. And that's the end of the story. So, the significant line in this story is laughter was only our wealth. So it means that despite poverty that they faced, happiness remains a greatest treasure for a family. Even if they don't have luxurious things, delicious food, their family was filled with joy and love. In that, remember, wealth without joy is meaningless, while joyful spirit can make even the poorest life rich. Thank you.